So we're here at the lawyer's office. Okay, I just got kicked out of the lawyer's office. He didn't even want to take my check. Like, he told me to bring a check, and that's what I did. I came here with a check, right? And then he was like, he didn't even want to take my check. Like, I don't even understand. But I guess that's business, right? Like, some people don't want to work with you. But like, I literally came here with the intention of giving him money for his actual consultation, but he didn't want to take it from me, you know. And now, you know, we brought Andy, the camera guy, here, you know, to shoot some content. And now I just got kicked out of the office because, you know, he didn't want to take my check. I mean, he was supposed to be our interview. Like, you guys know the Big Boss show, like how we did our first episode the other day. So we're gonna do another one because I made a promise to you guys that we would have one ready every single week. And then I came here to do my show, and then I'm trying to call the elevator here. Came here to do my show, and I thought everything was agreed upon. You know, I thought we had understanding that this is what we were gonna do. You know, we were gonna have an interview. Let's get out of here because I don't want like any problems with the building.
Doors closing.
You know, and now we don't have a guest. Like, where are we, Andy? We have no guest. We have no content, we have no interview, no podcast even. Like, man, things are messed up right now. So it's a good lesson, like, for you guys who have been watching me, following me for a while now, you guys know that I have my own merchant cash, funding company. And the good title for this video would be how to prepare for the unexpected, because that was straight up unexpected. I did not expect to get kicked out of my lawyer's office, bro. I thought like we were gonna have a good time, bro. I was gonna ask him some questions about how he got into law, his law practice. When did you know that you first started liking law? Like, I had a whole list of questions prepared. And now the worst part of it is I'm letting you guys down, you guys as the audience, because I was gonna have something ready for Friday. I was gonna have something ready, you know, in the last episode I said, every week we come to you with a big boss. So I was making sure that by coming to Brooklyn here, we're here. It's beautiful here, by the way. I mean, actually, there's a lot of trash on the streets, but that's a different topic. Yeah, so I thought we were gonna have a civil conversation, a civil discussion, but after, like, I came to him for a consultation for 20 minutes, and then after that, he basically just kicked me out. He said, "I'm worried about you. You know, get your stuff in check." All the things you basically hear all the time. But look, I mean, at the end of the day, it's my business. I could do what I want. You know, it's my content. I could tell Andy, the camera guy, to shoot me. So he was telling me like he doesn't even know where the check came from, like as if I would give him a bad check. Look, here at Thunder Hunt, we don't bounce checks, okay? I've had employees. I've had 10 employees. I've always paid my employees on time. I've never once given someone a bad, or like even thought of to do something like that. Like, people make money with me. That's what they do, you know? So, I don't know, whatever. I guess I gotta find a new lawyer then. I don't really go around here that often, but if you were watching this right now, I just got kicked out of a lawyer's office. So I really appreciate any support you guys have by liking this video. Let's try to get this video to 10 likes, all right? And then also, if you aren't subscribed already, maybe you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications, hit the bell, all right? So we're here in the court district. I don't really get out here that often, like in Brooklyn at all, because I'm from Staten Island, but it's pretty cool coming across here, because all these guys are lawyers, right? You're basically dealing with all the lawyers, and lawyers are also like kind of, you know, some of them have their own offices, so they are business people. You know, I actually forgot to ask my lawyer for a referral. Well, not a referral, but like I forgot to ask him if he knows anybody that could use funding for their business. That would have been a great opportunity to ask him while I was in his office, but since I just got kicked out, well, he didn't say he was kicking me out, but he basically just told me, like, he didn't take my money, you know. So like, what else am I going to talk about? So there. But yeah, so I forgot to ask him for a referral. I'm not going to ask him now because that's just weird. That's just like, yeah, no. Like, that I'm going to get immediately shut down. But that's also another reason why I came up to him, with the offer of having a consultation with him also. I wanted to pay him for a consultation, but also, why I set up this interview with him so that I could at least bring him some value before I ask him for a referral, and the value in him getting on my show is that he gets exposure to my audience, he can promote his services, and in turn I would get some of his audience as a piece of the pie, right? But unfortunately that didn't work out like I wanted to. I guess I'm talking about the same subject again, but here we are in the Court District. We're passing by a lot of banks. Look at that, Investors Bank. That seems like a legit bank that I would want to work with. Man, I wonder if I could go in there and just convince the banker to take their money. Like I'll just convince them to give me their money. And that's another thing about this industry, is that I look at it a completely different way than what most people look at it as. Most people look at it as you're taking money and then you gotta pay it back. But if I had a really good, solid business idea, right? Wouldn't I be the winner? Wouldn't I be the winner in that transaction if I took some banker's money and went and made millions of dollars with it, right? So that's obviously the thing. So I think in every transaction there has to be a winner and a loser, right? You can't have a win-win. That just doesn't exist. Someone's got to lose something, right? That's what Grant Cardone says. Someone's going to lose something in order for you to win, right? But if we take this whole lending industry into a different perspective, I could go in there right now, take $50,000 and then go and start up an office, right? And I know for a fact that will work out for me. So that's another thing. That's like I'm actually winning in that transaction because I'm taking their money and they don't even know anything about it. They don't even know what I'm gonna do with it, right? Because they're just working at the bank. That's just their job. They're just, another day at the office. But really, I'm looking at them as, you guys are the sucker. I just took all your money and you just gave it to me, not even knowing who I am, what my business is. I could even not even have a business. I could be, I could go to Vegas and bet it all on black. Like my friend Andreas, we had him on the show last week, so he said,
cash money, wire to you today, but we just want to see it. Nope, not doing it. Absolutely refuse.
I mean, we don't even know if you have a business, but
he can go to Vegas and bet it all on black if he wanted to. That's all we're asking is some basic documentation back from him. Hey.
So that's another concept. But what differentiates me from these banks is that there's a personal approach. You see me on the videos. I'm a real person. Hopefully we've established some level of trust. I'm not gonna run with your application information or whatever. The fact is we don't even have an application. All it is just a few questions on the website that you just have to answer a couple questions on the website. That's all it is. So that's that. But what differentiates me from these guys is you're going to be waiting months and months for a loan from the bank, right? These guys got to go through all these approvals. Oh, I got to get this approved. No, this is straight up cash in your account today, non-refundable. I'll put it in your account myself if I have to, if you really want to get this deal done. So non-refundable, straight up, my money in your account if you want to go. Let's go. But I gotta make sure. It has to make sense, right? It has to make sense. So if the numbers make sense for me, then I can consider it. But for you, what you gotta think about as a business owner is, look, what are you doing about your money, man? Like it's 2019. We're in the biggest evolution of freaking commerce that there's ever been. Like you got the internet making transactions. Like I don't know how many transactions Visa makes a second. But I heard it was in the millions. They make millions of transactions a second. So if you're not getting your piece, let's say you're let's say you're a nutrition, like a doctor's office, right? Are you really taking advantage of all the things that you could be doing? I know this girl who buys a bunch of lose weight fast products, right? She's engaging in commerce, right? But what are you doing to scale up your business besides what you've been doing? Because I know your financials. I've been looking at bank statements all the time, and I know for a fact most of you guys aren't at the level that you could be. I know that for a fact. It's just, but that's where you got. That's where you come in as a business owner, because there is one age-old adage, right? It's you can never borrow a dollar from the bank that you can't prove that you don't need. So, with that, keeping that in mind, you got to figure out the use of funding yourself. Could it be hiring more people? Maybe you need to make payroll this week. Friday payroll is due. I can get you funded today, right? It's like 3 o'clock. There's still time, right? So there's that. But one thing I can't only talk about the positives without sharing light with the negatives. So it is a bit more expensive money, right? But with that being said, you get to establish a relationship with a lender that knows your file and that could constantly keep working with you and keep on giving you better terms as you keep establishing this relationship and maintaining this relationship. I'm right here in front of Investors Bank. I'm an investor. I know tons of investors that are willing to fund you today. But again, I mean, you just gotta, you need to figure out what you're doing, because I know what I'm doing. I'm getting this money to business owners. That's what I do. So if you could use funding for your business, then you know my contact information. It's always in the description. So I've actually introduced this new thing in my YouTube community, which I'm really excited about. You can actually text me right now. Tell me what you think about this video, or whatever you want. The number is 402-603-1225. 402-603-1225. Text me. All right. I want to see you in my DMs. So what I said back there, I want to kind of take it back, because it's only my intuition, right? It's only my intuition that most of you guys aren't doing enough. Most of you aren't doing what you could be doing, only because I look at bank statements all day. But unless you're doing like millions of dollars in revenue a year, like you've got nothing to like even compare to. You got nothing to complain about either, because like, especially to me as someone that's a lending institution, like unless I'm seeing millions of dollars in revenue, like you're beat. Like this is what you get, and if you don't want to take it, then I guess you don't need the money. Like, I mean, but think about this. Like, what is it actually costing you not to take the money, right? What is it costing you not to grow your business? It could be costing you millions of dollars, right? With the way e-commerce is right now, I mean, you could start up a Shopify store. Like, man, like do something, man. Like, why are you only making what you're making? You're a business owner, right? Did you know? This is a stat. Most the average median salary in America is $58,000, but the average salary for entrepreneurs and business owners is only like $48,000. So that doesn't even make any sense. You would go quit your job to go make more money. I mean, to make less money. You would follow your dream. You would work longer hours. You would get rejected a bunch of times. You would be lonely, right? Because you don't have people in the office. You don't have people sharing your feelings with you. So you're sacrificing all that, spending less time with your family, doing all that just to make less money. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, get out of that small business mindset. Like, for real. Like, it's America, bro. Trillions of dollars are printed every single day in this country, and you can't get your piece. You can't get enough. Like, it's just a bunch of excuses. But honestly, I think there is room for everybody to improve. Just like me, I'm always learning. I have a book full of notes. I was just taking notes with this guy. I was gonna do, we were out here in Brooklyn. I was gonna do an interview with this guy. I was taking notes from him. I was learning from him. And so there's always room to improve, right? So if you want to improve, if you want to be a better person, if you want to be a better entrepreneur, business owner, better husband, if you guys want to improve, you've come to the right channel, you've come to the right place. And my biggest advice for all you business owners out there to scale your business in 2019, smash the like button. That's all I got for you. That's all I got for you, YouTube. That's all I got. Go watch another cat video. Leave me alone. Hey, you guys just saw me walk away from you, okay? I didn't actually mean that. I don't actually want you guys to leave me alone. It was just a joke. I actually really appreciate you guys' support. We just recently hit 200 subscribers on my YouTube channel, so I'm super excited for my YouTube community. Thank you, YouTube community in particular. And if there's anything you want to see me make videos about, anything I can do to help you, you know, just let me know. Reach out to me. Leave a comment. So that way I can see it. I respond to all the comments. I know some YouTubers, they don't respond to comments, but I literally go in my phone. Right? It's right here, and then I respond to your comments directly. So let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what I could do better. Let me know how I could be what you guys want me to be, because we're trying to become the biggest, best business channel in 2019 on YouTube. All right. So I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. And also remember, don't worry, guys. You know, we're gonna try to find another guest. I know things got a little scrambled up today, but I promise you guys, I will find a guest, and we will have another show, another podcast by Friday. Guarantee you. Sold. Done deal.